So in this video, we are going to learn how to add cancelled appointment details from Acuity Scheduling to Google Sheet. Now suppose guys, if you're using Acuity Scheduling to schedule some appointments or get appointments from your customers, this automation is going to help you a lot. So using this automation, whenever an appointment will be cancelled by a user in our Acuity Scheduling account, automatically the same details of the appointment will be added in our Google Sheet as a new row. In this way, you can have a complete record of each and every appointment cancelled in Acuity Scheduling. Now, if you want to know how you can set up this automation, for that, you just have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, here we are on Pabbly Connect's dashboard. Now to reach this dashboard, you will get a free sign-up link of Pabbly Connect in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can create your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. And after reaching to this dashboard, just click on Create Workflow and give this workflow a name. For example, I would like to name my workflow as Acuity Scheduling. To Google Sheets. And then just click on Create. Now you can see that our workflow is open over here. And in this workflow, you can see 2 different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those 2 concepts, those 2 principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's begin with our trigger window. Now the idea here is, first we have to connect our Acuity Scheduling account with Pabbly Connect in the trigger window, so that every time an appointment is cancelled in Acuity Scheduling, whenever an appointment is cancelled in Acuity Scheduling, the details of that cancelled appointment should be received inside Pabbly Connect. And then this automation workflow will trigger, it will start. And after that, using this Pabbly Connect's automation, we are going to add those cancelled appointment details into a Google Sheet. So can we have a record over here? So let's see how it is done. Now here in our trigger window, in Choose App, search for Acuity Scheduling. Just select it. And after selecting a trigger application, in trigger event from this drop-down, select the trigger event as appointment cancelled. After selecting this trigger event, just click on Connect and select Add New Connection over here. So here guys, we have to connect our Acuity Scheduling account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, click on this Connect with Acuity Scheduling button. Then just enter the email address of your Acuity Scheduling account. And then just click on Next. Now because I have already logged into my Acuity Scheduling account in my browser, Pabbly Connect will detect the same account. Now here it is asking us to select the website or select the account. So I have created 2 different accounts in Acuity Scheduling under the same email address. So here this is the account which we want to connect, from which we want to get the cancelled appointment details. So we have selected it, and now you can see that our Acuity Scheduling account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, just click on this Save and Send Test Request button. Now when we click on Save and Send Test Request, it has now changed to Waiting for Response. This means Pabbly Connect is waiting to get some response, some data of an appointment being cancelled from Acuity Scheduling. So what we have to do, we have to capture a response for cancelled appointment. We have to actually cancel an appointment in our Acuity Scheduling account. So let's do this. Here you can see that on my Acuity Scheduling account, I have an appointment with a customer named as demo user. And this appointment is on 22nd of May at 10 a.m., 10:15 a.m. So here guys, this is the appointment which the user has booked. Now, if we cancel the appointment or the user itself cancels the appointment, then in that case, we will be receiving the response, this trigger response inside Pabbly Connect. So here guys, I'm just going to cancel this appointment from here, or the user can cancel it as well. So guys, when this user has booked an appointment with us, we have sent a confirmation email with the appointment details to their email address. Here you can see that this is the kind of email which we have sent. And then here from this same email, that user can actually cancel the appointment. So just click on this change and cancel appointment. So it's a dummy appointment which I have created, and we are going to cancel this appointment from a user sent. So we will just click on this cancel button on the email which we have sent to the customer. The customer is canceling the appointment. And here you can see that just now a client, a customer has cancelled the appointment with us, which they have booked via Acuity Scheduling. So right now you can see that the appointment is cancelled now. And we will see as this appointment is cancelled by a customer, a client, we will see that in our Pabbly Connect workflow, we will receive the response. And yes, here you can see that just now it has received the response inside Pabbly Connect. And this is the details of the appointment which we have just now cancelled. These are the details of the appointment cancelled by the customer. We have the appointment ID, we have the calendar ID, that in which calendar this appointment was created. Then we have the appointment type ID, and we have the action, the event for which Acuity Scheduling has sent us the response. So as the appointment is cancelled by the user, Acuity Scheduling is going to send us the details of that cancelled appointment over here inside Pabbly Connect. So here the step 1 of setting up this automation is completed. We have successfully received a response of a cancelled appointment from Acuity Scheduling inside Pabbly Connect. Now every time any of our appointment is cancelled by a user, Acuity Scheduling is going to send the details of that cancelled appointment to Pabbly Connect. But here guys, you will notice in this response which we have received the appointment ID and other details. But we haven't received the complete details of the appointment, like the name of the customer, the date and time of the appointment, and all the other details, which we want to add in our Google Sheet as a new row. So what we have to do, using this appointment ID which we have received in trigger response from Acuity Scheduling, we have to retrieve the details of the appointment. And for that, we will just scroll down, come to our action window, and here in Choose App, once again we are going to search for Acuity Scheduling. Just select this Acuity Scheduling application in action step once again. And then in action event from this drop down, select the action event as get a single appointment by ID. Just select this action event. Click on connect. Now because we have connected our Acuity Scheduling account in the trigger step, we don't have to make a new connection. You can select the existing connection over here which we have made in the previous step and then just click on save. After clicking on save, the one and only thing it asks us is the appointment ID. That what is the appointment ID of that appointment whose details we want to get, whose detail we want to retrieve. So we have received the appointment ID in the trigger response of the cancelled appointment. So from this trigger response of appointment ID, we have to actually map this appointment ID over here in this field. And guys, the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field and here in this drop down, you can see a list of all the responses which we have received from Acuity Scheduling of a cancelled appointment. And out of all of these responses, select this response of ID and it will be mapped over here. After mapping the ID, just click on Save and Send Test Request. After clicking on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see that we have received some response. And in this response, you can see the details of the appointment which the user has cancelled. Here you can see the same name of the client, the customer who has booked the appointment, demo user. Then here you can see their mobile number, their email address. You can see the date and time of the appointment. Here you can see the date of the appointment, the start time of the appointment, and also the end time. Then you can see the date, at what date and time this appointment was created. And after that, we will scroll down and you can see some other details as well. Like here, it is the note of the appointment. Here you can see the same note which we have entered. This is a test appointment. Then after that, we will scroll down further and here you can see all the other details as well. So in this way, guys, you can see all the details of a cancelled appointment is now retrieved over here in the second step. So here, after getting these details, what we want to do, we want to add these details of a cancelled appointment into a Google Sheet as a new row. So here for that, we will just scroll down and click on this Add Action Step button over here. And finally, we are going to select the Google Sheets step. In Choose App, search for Google Sheets. Just select it. And then in Action Event from this drop down, select the action event as Add New Row. Then just click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here guys, we have to connect our Google Sheets account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, click on this Sign In with Google button. Now because I have already logged into my Google Sheets account, so I'll just select the account and then we will just scroll down and click on Continue. And as we click on Continue, we will see our Google Sheets account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, the first thing it asks us is to select the spreadsheet. So here in this drop down, you can see a list of all the spreadsheets which we have created in this Google Sheets account. So from this drop down, you have to select the spreadsheet in which you want to add the details of these cancelled appointment. So I have created a spreadsheet in my Google Sheets account named as cancelled appointment. And in this spreadsheet, I want to add the details of all the cancelled appointments over here. So from this drop down, I'm going to select this spreadsheet. After selecting the spreadsheet, it is asking us to select the sheet. So here in this spreadsheet, I have created only one sheet named as sheet 1. That is why in this drop down, here you can see only one sheet as sheet 1. But if you have created multiple sheets in the spreadsheet, you will see a list of all the sheets over here in this select sheet drop down. And you can select the sheet in which you want to add this data, add this new row of data of cancelled appointment. So after selecting the sheet, all the columns of data which we have created in the sheet, you can see all of those columns of data as fields over here in Pabbly Connect, like appointment ID, client name, email, mobile number, and all the other columns, the same fields which we have created as columns over here in our Google Sheet. So one by one, all the details of a cancelled appointment which we have retrieved from second step, we have to basically add all of these details of cancelled appointment over here in this field. So let's start with appointment ID. We have received the appointment ID over here. This is the appointment ID of the appointment which the user has cancelled. So we have to basically map this response of appointment ID into their respective field. And as you all know, the process of mapping is very simple. Once again, just click on this field, and in this drop down, this time in step 2, we have retrieved all the details of the appointment. So here from these responses, select the response of appointment ID and map it over here. After mapping this, the next field which we have created, the next column which we have created is our client name. So here we have retrieved the name of the client as well. This is the first name and last name of the client whose appointment is cancelled. So we are going to map this response of client name as well over here. Just click here. From the drop down, select the first name of the client, just add a space, and after that, select the last name of the client as well. Follow the same process of mapping for email as well. So from this drop down, map the email address, then let's map the mobile number, then the appointment date. So we have received the appointment date as well. This is the date. Just select it. Then we have also received the start time of the appointment and also the end time. Here it is. And at last, we have to enter the note which we have entered for this appointment. Here it is the note. This is it. So in this way, you can map all the details of a cancelled appointment which we have retrieved in step 2 over here into your Google Sheet field. You just have to create the columns for that data over here. And after mapping all of these details, just click on Save and Send Test Request. After clicking on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see that we have received some response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the data which we have mapped over here, basically the details of the appointment which was cancelled by our user, our customer, is now added as a new row in Google Sheet. So let's check it. We will go to our Google Sheet, and yes, here you can see that in our Google Sheet, a new row of data is added over here. And here you can see the details of the exact same appointment which we have cancelled in our Acuity Scheduling account. So from our user's end, we have actually cancelled this appointment. As you can see, we have cancelled this appointment, and details of the same appointment is now added as a new row in our Google Sheets account. So here you can see that we have successfully created this automation using which whenever an appointment is going to get cancelled in our Acuity Scheduling account, the details of that cancelled appointment will be added as a new row in our Google Sheet. So here guys, after setting up this automation, let's test this automation workflow once. We will just go back to our Acuity Scheduling account, and here for 26th of May, I have another appointment with a customer named as test user. Here you can see these are the details of the appointment. And we have also mailed the details of this appointment when they have booked the appointment to the user. So we are going to just cancel this appointment from the user's end. We'll go to the user's email address, and then here you can see that they have received an appointment confirmation from us. And here under this email, they can cancel the appointment. So from this user's end, we are going to just cancel this appointment once again. Click on cancel. Yes, cancel appointment. So just now, another appointment has been cancelled by our client on Acuity Scheduling. And we will see as this appointment is cancelled, instantly within seconds, the details of the same cancelled appointment will be added as a new row in Google Sheets. So we'll just go to our Google Sheet, and yes, here you can see that instantly within seconds, as the appointment is cancelled, the details of the same appointment are added as a new row. Here you can see the name of the same customer, that is test user over here. Test user is the name. This is the same email address and phone number which they have entered while booking the appointment. Here you can see the same date and time. The date was 26th of May and the start time was 11:15. Here you can see the same start date and end date time. And the same note, this is a real-time test which they have entered while creating this appointment over here, while booking the appointment. This means the automation workflow which we have created using Pabbly Connect, we have tested this automation and it is working perfectly fine. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications with Pabbly Connect. And guys, one more important thing. You will find the clone link of this exact same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can actually clone this exact same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this automation workflow for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can do it for absolutely free.
If you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can post them on forum.pabbly.com. So if this video was helpful to you, you can obviously like this video, comment down your suggestion, and don't forget to share it with others. So guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.